Podcast and email. It's really hard to say which one's better because they both kind of they both need each other.
Yeah.
The podcast for me is where I can show up and share that content regularly, and then the email is where I can sell to my audience. And one without the other I don't think would work very well. The reason, but that's also not to say that everyone should go and start a podcast, because the reason the podcast works for me is because that's a format where I've been able to be consistent. I would love to be able to be consistent on YouTube, but for me, the extra step of being on camera to do a podcast is just too much extra work.
Yeah.
And I did that for a while, and occasionally I still do the video versions when I can be bothered, but it's like that extra bit of work that just makes it so much harder. It's the one bit of resistance that stops me from hitting record, and then that stops me from being consistent. So podcast and then email, same.